Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin. I hope you're all doing very well today, and yes, we're going to update all of this really. We're going to see here what we can expect really. We'll have planned yesterday that this was not really bearish, the top we have done here. Told you on the Discord server that I was not shorting this, and we did took the highs at some point, so that's pretty cool. This is really nice. This always blow my mind to just like recognize that the top is not bearish. This is just absolutely crazy. So I hope this blow your mind too, and this just yeah, make you wanting to just learn the order flow really. This is pretty cool. Just by reading this, okay, just by reading this here, you can make decisions and just say that a top is not bearish. So that's pretty cool. We took the highs, we've got a swing through pound. Personally, I was sleeping on this, so I have not taken any short yet on this, but yeah, we're going to see next if this was bearish or not. But anyway, so first of all, I'm gonna go on the level chart, okay, to update all the levels, so to add and remove some few levels there. Once we have done this, just gonna check that the sound is working well. Yes, cool. Once we have done this, we're going to move on the waves here, okay. So first of all, let's go on the daily time frame here. There is no daily level. Okay, so we can come back here. I'd like to remove some few levels there, but the premise, like even the weekly here, you can see it can still give some scalps right there. So yeah, I'm gonna remove that because it's in the middle of the range, so we don't really care. Yeah, it's better like this. Nice. So let's go now on Exo charts and see if we have a new daily naked path of control. You can see the naked session path control level was the top here. Good morning, mate. Right there, the naked session path control. So there are no naked session path control, there is no TPO, and there is no daily naked path control. I mean, it's logic because we're in the same range, so I'm not even surprised. Okay, so this was a good top normally. Have now a nice top there. We go on the order for really quick because I just took it really quick before to go live, and we've got like some massive amount of longs on the top here. Look at this, 8 million. If you go on a bit of a lower time frame, it's even bigger. Which time frame I was on? Like you have like this is what the fuck really, almost 15 million here of new longs coming into this rise. This is, I mean, the fuck is this? And then you have like a drop, and people keep longing all the way down here. You can see like 5 million here, another 2 million, another 2 million here almost, another 2 million here, another 3, almost 4 million, another almost 2 million here. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. Like, this is moving down like crazy. People keep buying and buying and buying and buying. This is just pretty crazy. But I mean, this is what happened, you know, yesterday too. And this was not bearish in any case. The tops was not bearish, so all the time you got a reversal really to come back up, even if you have some big amount of longs there. So we'll see next if this was bearish or not. I'm gonna first of all update the chart, and then next go on the order flow. So here, these are the levels really, so no new levels today to add on the chart. We can just simply keep the same levels. What you can do here is simply trade this as a range, okay, trade until it breaks really, so short the top, long the bottom. Of course, if the data are following on this, so to speak, if I go on this, maybe, you can look for this consolidation there, okay, so we can look for the top here and the bottom, so either this one, yeah, let's take this one. You can trade this really until it breaks. So if we come here, you just look for a short. If we come here, you just look for a long. It's as simple as that really, okay. And if we break down, then you just, well, it can be a fake out as always. You know, we can go below, flip to resistance, fake the dump, reclaim, flip to support, and bam. And this trap a lot of people most of the time because people are shorting down here, okay. And so next day you got trapped. Yeah, they're getting trapped, and you come back up. And normally you form absorption on the lows. This is a level approach you have on the website if you want to learn, by the way. But yeah, and if we really get a breakout here, then we're going to look for the next target. The next target below, if we start breaking out here and don't get a swing through the pan or something, we can look for the TPO. If you break the TPO, we can look for the daily here. It's a possible, I mean, it's a good target, but I will prefer personally to go into the pan of control here minimum, okay. That will be really my preferred target if we really have to do the TPO. to really come here into the path control with a swing fairly pound that low. If there is nothing in here, we can simply look for another drop into the value area low here, plus the daily and all the confluence below really. And if we start breaking this, well, it's very simple. We have all the lows here to take, okay? And if we take the lows, as always, swing fairly pound or fair auction. If there is none, we can look for a much bigger move to the downside, but we're going to cover next with this higher time frame chart right here, where we can look for, okay? For now, I'm going to focus on this section of the chart here. Because this is a lower time frame chart really, we have all the lower time frame levels, I mean the bigger ones, but also the lower time frame ones. This is really more for scalping, and like all the support we have all the way down here. We have to go on the higher time frame chart next to really understand where we can more likely expect some bounce and rejection really, okay, than to look for every single support and resistance. But anyway, so here, this was the support really within this range. For the resistance, to be fair, there is no more resistance after this. Okay, if we start breaking the top here, is no swing fairly pound, and this is just the next top we're going to take really. So just be aware of this, okay? But yeah, there is a daily first of all, plus the naked session path control. You can also pull a fixed range here from the bottom we have down to the very beginning of the consolidation. We have so the value high plus view up. That can be something. For example, if this was not bearish, okay, then we're going to do a retest, and so the retest should be normally into the view up plus the value high, okay, for the moment. Again, the view up can go more down, we can print maybe some new levels here, I don't know how long it's going to take, but this is the first resistance for the moment, value high plus view up. If we start breaking this daily plus a naked session path control, if there is nothing in here for a short trade, so to speak, no reaction on the order flow here, there is no reason on this to take a short trade, then we're simply going to look for the top to be taken again. And so here, if we take the top, we again look for a swing fairly pound or a fair auction. As always, you take a high, you take a bottom, you always have to look for this. It's extremely important as a day trader. If there is none, we can simply look for the next high to be taken. So again, swing fairly pound or fair auction. From here, if there is no swing fairly pound or fair auction, what we'll have to look for, this was a support and resistance within the range really. Now we can go for above and below really on the higher time frame, and the strongest resistance and the strongest support. So first of all, if we start to break out here on the top, okay, if we start really breaking the top here, we can do again a massive swing fairly pound on a bigger time frame, for example, get a massive push up, bam, come back down directly, leave the price high with a wick such as this. You have a top, you take it, you close below, and you leave the price high against here with a wick only. You can do exactly the same, but with a massive wick. This is something possible, such as this, for example, or some big wicks like this. Everything is possible. Okay, so we can do a swing fairly pound by going into the daily and retrade. Just do a massive retrace from here. It's possible. Now, yeah, there is nothing from the data from the monthly level. Wait, what the fuck? By the way, to the monthly level here at 45,500. If there is nothing from here in here, we can simply look for the weekly and the path control next. So to speak, at 46,800 to 47,300. Of course, in this zone of price with a weekly in the path control, we have to be aware of the swing fairly pound just above at 47,500. So weekly path control, swing fairly pound. If there is nothing again into here for a short trade, for a reversal, we're going to look for bam the next top again. How do you recognize if you have a reversal or not of the trend of the price? You just have to check out this. This is on order flow again. The template is absolutely free. You can just go on the website. You just have to go into the course section, go into the results right here, and you will be able to download this MOONCHARTS Pro workspace here. Okay, this is as a member, you only have this, okay, to download. If you're an apprentice, you have all of these results right here. But yeah, the MOONCHARTS Pro workspace is free. The only thing you need to do next is to go into the workspace, import the workspace, and load the workspace, and you're good. You have all this. I mean, you have the same view plus all of these right here. So you have one file and you have many templates plus a weekly negative path control and the month's negative path control here. You have all of this really. So you can follow along, do this on your side. For example, next week I'm not going to update a lot, I think, because I will be, with my family and everything for Christmas and New Year. So, but anyway, I'm going to talk about this around the end. But yeah, anyway. So here, if we start breaking this weekly path control plus swing fairly pound, we can simply look for the next high as you can see here, because there is nothing in between. So next top right here, so around 48,200. Here we have a resistance close by this top, so this can be used, for example, the weekly, the monthly negative path control over here can be used for a possible swing fairly pound or a fair auction above this high. It's possible. So monthly negative path control, it's 48,600, almost 700 really. And yeah, if we start breaking this top, we can look for the weekly level next. Okay, so weekly level here plus the top right here for a possible swing fairly pound. And again, if we do for example, the market become crazy here, we can do a massive push up, a big retracement. Okay, we can do some kind of stuff like that. It depends what's happening live in the time again, but yeah, we can do a big swing Philip pan here, for example, into the value high. This is something possible. So this is the next area really. Okay, and if we start breaking this higher prices, but I'm not going to cover this yet because we're not here yet. We need to get some more confirmations, so I plan higher. Now this was a plan higher, like really above us. To the downside, we have planned all the lower time frame support where we can more likely look for a trade. For example, we know that in between here there is no reason to look for a long. Okay, this is as simple as that really. For example, here in between we know that if we start breaking the daily negative path on trade, get nothing of this. We're simply going to look for a new low to be made. That's pretty cool, these levels. That's why we're using this. So the thing is now, if we really start to break these lows with no swing for the pound, we really get acceptance below this triple bottom right here. We're simply going to look for the next target. What is the next target? It is this key level plus the lows before here of this consolidation plus the lows just below here. Okay, so this full zone right there. If there is nothing in here, we're simply going to look for a nice drop into this weekly negative path control at 37,700. Down to the monthly negative path control at 37,000 plus this value high, by the way, not value low, and this swing Philip pan right here. Okay, so weekly negative path control, monthly negative path control, value high, swing Philip pan. This is the next zone if we start breaking this key level with the lows and the lows here. The two low, I mean the bottoms right here and the bottoms right here of these consolidations. Break this, look for this, break this, look for normally the path on trend the value low. We do have a lot of lower time frame support. We also have some swing Philip pan in between here, okay, in between this value high and this path control. But normally, if you start getting acceptance below this value high, you have more chance to reach the path on trend the value low. So yes, we can bounce in between. It's all about probabilities, but normally we have more chance to go for the path control and the value low. Okay, so if we start breaking this bottom right here is no swing Philip pan, watch out still of this lows. Okay, we do have against you a lot of lower time frame support everywhere, but this is more for scalpers. But normally if we start breaking this value high, normally we have more chance to go into the path on trend the value low. So here if we start breaking this, we can look for this. Here we can do a massive move down to just take all the lows here. It's possible, reclaim, flip to support, come back up. Then this is a long. When you reclaim and flip to support, possibly we don't have all the times to flip to support, but yeah, can be still better to get it, to be fair. Safest. But anyway, so here if we start breaking the value low here and break the lows here is nothing good for a long on the order flow. Well, it's very simple. We're going to look for a nice drop here into this nice value low and monthly level. So we talk about a nice 8% drop, okay, more in addition to the drop before, of course. So we have this value low plus a monthly level, then we have the value high and the weekly. These 4 levels here are some old resistance. I keep repeating this every day, but this is important. These are not the strongest support at all. These are some old resistance I'm keeping on my chart simply because when you do such move, really, you just break all the resistance like this. When you come back here, you can get some reaction and get some bounce of these old resistance. That's why I'm keeping this. Okay, but the first real big support printed from here, okay, I mean, if we start breaking the lows, the first real big support are these value high, this weekly negative path control plus the bottoms right here of this consolidation. These are some old resistance that we can flip into support next. We can get some trade of this. These are still the first support to be aware of, but the real first ones, the strongest one really, are really coming around this value high, weekly negative path control and the bottoms right here. Okay, so yeah, this is the plan really to the downside and to the upside, as I said before. Hope that makes sense. If you have any questions on this, don't hesitate. There is a live chat for this, so really feel free to ask your questions. It's a real pleasure as always for me to answer you. And on this being said, we can now move on the waves. So the waves. So we have done possibly, you know, the wedge we was looking for yesterday. If we had to make one more push to the upside here, you know, we have this, you know, I drew this possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Premise where, you know, YLX, so normally it's not possible. We do have 5 ways up. We do have 5 ways up. Here we do have 5 ways up too, I think. Yeah, we're at 5 ways, but anyway. Well, yeah, we were 5 ways. So yeah, it's weird to be fair. I was thinking about, hey, is it possible to get this, for example, 1, 2, 3, or 5 here, the wedge for an ending? There will be a C wave for a correction here, but the thing is, I really struggle to place, or maybe a flat by the way. Let me think really quickly here, because this right here is 90%, I think. So maybe, no, it's not. All right, so it's not a flat. Let me just make sure. No, I'm not going to take this. Yeah, we're thinking about a flat, you know, a regular one, so 90% here and 123 maximum there for an extension. But the problem is this is not 123 yet, and this is not 90% front run and front run, so I'm not going to take this. So I was thinking about, you know, before to go live, a possible ABC zigzag, so 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, but I mean, what if it will be the 5 ways here, to be honest? And you're going to tell me, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, but the problem is, in the leading, the wave 5 cannot be truncated. So it is truncated here. So that's why I'm not taking this. So I'm gonna stay with what I said yesterday, to be fair. Okay, so it's yeah, it's very complex. Right? I'm gonna stay with this double EXY right now to not make it complex. But otherwise, I'm just going to look, you know, for if we start breaking the highs for the configuration I told you yesterday. Okay, so here for now, I'm taking this double EXY. If this get invalidated, really, we get an invalidation on this. Well, it's very simple. I'm going to take a so. This will be a wave 5 really, okay, but no, this will not be a wave 5. We need to take this high for this. So it will be simply a bigger A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really, okay, bigger impulsive. 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, A, B, C, zigzag, okay, to finish that Y leg, but this is what effect really for the ABC zigzag. There will be maybe for a flat here and just accept these are some triple wave, as I mentioned yesterday. That was Vincent that was asking me something about this, if I'm mistaken. You know, on Bybit here we have this week here go below the next low here, so we can get only for example 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, so ABC zigzag. So in that case, that can bring us with a possible A, BC flat, and not 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, correction, 5 ways here. And so this can be an ABC flat this time, like this. So in that case, we can look for a Y above and such A, B, C zigzag, for example. Okay, so thanks for 1, 2, 3, 5. I really hope that makes sense. But yeah, for now I'm gonna stay with this. Okay, not gonna make it more complex. I'm gonna stay with this. Just gonna get acceptance here with some few waves. Just gonna take the case that these are some possible 5 ways really. And yeah, not gonna make it more complex. You know, if I have to update something, I don't want to make it more complex really. I'm gonna stay with this. It's complex already. It's really complex enough for the moment. So I'm gonna stay with this and gonna update you on the Discord server really. So make sure to join it because I'm not going to record. I'm not going to make some live streams next week, I think. I will confirm you this live in the time, so make sure to join the Discord server. Yeah, if I don't make a live stream, I'm gonna post the TAs in the Bitcoin TA section here, okay, to update the chart and everything. If I get some time next week, I'm gonna post everything in there. Yeah, so make sure to join if you want to stay updated. But yeah, for now I'm gonna stay with this. Not gonna make it more complex, and yeah, still taking this ABC zigzag. Don't forget that if we start breaking, starting to get some kind of close really into the 90%, it's an invalidation. For now, we just have some wicks. It's already not the best, okay, for an ABC zigzag. I really don't like this, to be fair. But to really get an invalidation of this pan, we need to get some kind of close, or even to break the A wave root, okay. To really get some kind of close here into the 90%, will invalidate the B wave. So beware of this. And so if we break the B wave, then we can look for what I said really. So a possible ABC flat above. In that case, we take this as a triple wave, and the bottom is here and not here. And so we take an ABC flat, not an ABC zigzag, okay. And if we start really getting acceptance higher, then we can look for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a really bigger impulse if you're to the upside. And the wave 4 was done on the bottom here, and this was already an ABC zigzag here, truncated ABC with a waterfuck C, and with a C wave that stopped before the previous bottom. That will explain a massive bullish move next. Okay, so that will bring us in the case with an impulsive start here, 1, 2, 3, or 5. Hope that makes sense. And yeah, I mean, there is nothing more really to add on this, to be honest with you right now. So not gonna make it more complex, as I said. Yeah, we'll just take this and we'll see if we get an invalidation. Yeah, I don't know if you have some questions on this. Let me see, by the way, if that was bearish on the top here while waiting for some questions to come in, if there are some. So here, absorption first of all. Yes, we've got absorption, high, 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 low, high. So we've got some absorption there. And people longing here, really crazy, really should learn trading, because you never long on that on the top, you long on the bottom, right? You long into a support. That's why it's called a support, because we expect a bounce. Resistance is expected to get a rejection, so you do not long the resistance. It's logic, but anyway, people like to long the breakout. What time frame is this? Okay, I'm gonna go on the 5 minute very quick. Right here. Okay. This is insane. 10 million. The fuck is this? Here. Okay. I think just because there are the longs here, I will take the short trade. I mean, live in the time. Now it's too late. I hate jumping late into my trades. It's like live in the time or nothing for me. I prefer to miss. Because the problem is when you jump in late, for example, here you're coming into the support now, so you're shorting into the support, right? So you can go through, of course, but this is not my style, my trading style to short the support really. But anyways, the 1 minute was not good. No reaction rate to open the short trade. That was 30 seconds, by the way. And let's check here the 10-second chart. Well, no. This is no. I'm gonna wait for the retest. If we don't get retest, well, it's missed, and that's a game. What can I say? This was when I was sleeping, so I cannot be everywhere all the time. Yeah, we'll see. That will be cool to get a retest here, because that was not super bearish, but at the same time we've got some massive amount of longs here, so that can bring us some nice liquidations here, to be honest. So we'll see what's happening here, but yeah, this was, I mean, no reaction really for me to open the short trade here. The only reason here was some massive amount of longs coming in, so we can absolutely go more down with some liquidation and some nice move down, but no reaction to open the short. So again, the same than before really. So the best here will really be to get a retest, and the retest we see what's going on, if there is a short or not. Such as, for example, yesterday, you know, I told this was not bearish, all this was not bearish. I told you wait for the retest, we've got a retest. I told, for the question here, yeah, did you take a short here? Answer it into the question here. Said, hey, not still waiting for the good data to come in. So yeah, I have not taken any short on this. And I think this I will take a this will be something I will take, to be fair. But live in the time now, it's too late. So we'll see if we manage to get a retest here. Not on the retest, we're going to be able to recognize or not if we have to take a short, such as the previous highs really. Okay, good data, okay, take the short trade. No good data, we're just gonna continue higher. This is simple as that really. Or it's gonna retrace like this and come back up for another retest. Retest is bad, this was bad, this was bad. Come back up, take the highs, and so another retest, bad retest, look for the highs to be taken. Highs taken, nothing good for a short, continuation into the next area really. But anyway, we'll see. So I don't see any questions right now, so I think that we're good for today really. I think that we're good. So yeah, no update. Let me check really quickly the calendar so I can see. Well, yeah, so I'm maybe going to record some few updates. I mean, to go live next week. I will keep you informed on this, because I'm maybe not going to be at home for a week. So I need to confirm this. Yeah, I'll keep you informed on this on the Discord server. We'll let you know. But if you don't see any updates, if you're not in the Discord server, to be aware of that, don't forget. I mean, it's normal, no worries. It's Christmas and New Year. We'll be with some family. So yeah, no update on Monday. Tuesday, I'm gonna try to make one. Wednesday too, and yeah, we'll see for after this, because I'm maybe not going to be at home for this, for the next days. So yeah, keep you informed on this. I wish you all a Merry Christmas in advance. I'm gonna, of course, tell you again on the Discord server, live in the time. Happy New Year. No, I'm gonna catch you normally before that. And yeah, have all a nice weekend. Yeah, catch you all on not on Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, and otherwise a bit later in the week next week. So yeah, have a nice weekend, take care, have some good time together, And yeah, catch you in the next one. Cheers.